All right, y'all, let's get right into it. So, hi, happy Sunday to everybody. God bless you all. And today the stream is gonna be looking over the preseason games that just happened not that long ago, like in like the last couple 24 hours. Or yeah, they have like a bunch of videos and highlights in the last 24 hours basically. And we're just gonna be like watching a couple of games and seeing how these teams start out for the preseason for this upcoming regular seasons for all the NFL teams. And I'm definitely excited to get into the season for this year, especially with our Chicago Bears. I know it's been a really big change for them moving to like a whole new stadium, and it's just crazy. Like it's just real nuts. So yeah, let's get right. Let's see what games happened. So Cowboys versus Seahawks, Ravens versus Eagles. What else? Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. Kansas City Chiefs and the Rams. And then our Chicago Bears and the Browns. Then they have Giants, Vikings, Bills, Panthers. Let's watch this Chicago Bears game first, because I know this probably went nuts. Sorry, I want paper premium.
Good on special teams and provides a spark, and we'll see where that running back battle goes.
Torrey Taylor with the delivery. This is Casey Concepcion, who has to backpedal all the way back to
Taylor
the
does familiar
12-yard
punting.
line. Excellent punt, but may have been an alley opening up for Concepcion, the rookie.
Charlie Gardner-Johnson, who they added as the year went along, and he was masterful, especially in the playoffs.
Andre Schmidt is able to get Cleveland on the board.
Golly, that's a wicked field goal right there.
Schmidt will kick away. Maurice Alexander will bring it out. League average field position is about the 30. That's the goal to get to. It'll be a couple of yards shy of that. This year the Bears, their first pick going back to the defensive end. Still Deshaun Watson at quarterback. He'll float it for Dylan Sampson and nowhere to go. And what do you know? 4th and inches here for Cleveland. They'll sneak it with Watson. And
They already gave up the ball already? I wasn't even paying attention that well.
the average field position is about
They received the
30.
ball.
That's the goal to get to. It'll be a couple of yards shy of that. This year the Bears, their first pick going back to the defense.
And then they're back on defense.
Still Deshaun Watson at quarterback. He'll float it for Dylan Sampson and nowhere to go. And what do you know?
Good take there.
4th and inches here for Cleveland. They'll sneak it with Watson. And after all that, a moot point and a first down for Deshaun. He would love to be able to throw extra bodies in on a pass rush, too, to help that portion of the defense out. 2nd and long for Watson. They get it down to Sampson in space. There's a burst of speed and a broken tackle
Jesus
for
Christ.
Dylan Sampson all the way down inside the 35. He is the change of pace running back, and you
They have a really good
burst
running
of
back on
speed and a
Browns.
broken tackle for Dylan Sampson all the way
ridiculous right
down
there.
inside the 35. He is the change of pace running back, and you saw the change of pace right there, finally run out of bounds after a long pickup.
Yeah, it looked like a delayed screen left all the time. You see James Lynch, he's putting the pressure on Deshaun, and they're in the open field. They get the blocks downfield.
Characters right now. Here's a little trickery for Concepcion. He's working from the receiver spot on the rush, trying to get to the end zone, and he does. Casey Concepcion, they are very excited about having this rookie, number 20.
And I can't cap with y'all. The Cleveland Browns are a pretty good football team. Like their running back is like crazy, insane. Like they already got a couple points against the Bears, which kind of doesn't surprise me. I mean, the Bears had a really good. They had a really good season last year, like a couple games away from like the Super Bowl, and they would have made it. But again, I can't hate because they had a really good season last year.
24 pick out of Texas A&M.
Yeah, it becomes just a ghost play around, and he's got a ton of speed. He did have a lot of drops in college, but it's a quick hitting play, ends up becoming an outside zone run, getting in and out of plays. So he's a confident player, and what I loved about him last year, Adam, his interceptions went down. Big play here.
Agent to Davis, Caden
good
Davis,
pass.
the former Cleveland Brown. Big connection with Tyson Bagent, and they work into Cleveland territory down inside the 40.
He has had an
Oh wait, hold on, they're gonna replay. Damn.
outstanding training camp.
That was a beautiful
throw
throw right there.
Take off, little in route here across the middle
And
slant.
just slip right through there. Yep,
In the
there you
league
go.
this year as it was last year, some continuity in there too. Bagent on third and medium.
Good
Little comeback route. That's a floater
Dang
for
it.
Alexander, and it gets broken up nicely by the Cleveland secondary. It was Michael Coates, the rookie out of West Virginia. Third down and 1. Marshall is the back for Cleveland. He'll get the carry, and Ruben Hippolyte is there to stop him shy of the line to gain.
I mentioned Jackson and Hippolyte. They got a ton of speed at linebacker.
Watson running out of time. That ball gets knocked out of his
Ooh,
hand. They
nice.
screw it up right on cue. A takeaway for the Bears defense. It was knocked away by Jamri Chroma,
Beautiful.
and he picks it up for
That
Chicago.
was incredible.
With the punch of Watson, the ball out, and the former Rutgers Scarlet Knight and JMU star with the take.
That's nice.
15% to lead the league. That trend is going in the direction of tight end usage. They can block and pass catch. They can block for Roshan Johnson.
Good tight end
And a
usage
big
right there.
pickup for the former Texas Longhorn. Nice
This-
block by Kyle Hurdle.
Yeah, this will please Ben Johnson because this is his bread and butter, the run game.
Well,
and you see
play action passes off of gap schemes, off of zone schemes, and you really create mismatches.
Nice. Ooh, all the way.
On the cross. He's in. Another
All the way.
preseason game.
Alexander
Another
cross.
Maurice Alexander touchdown.
He's a good receiver too. Beautiful. That was amazing.
Maurice Alexander
Incredible.
and his level of preparation and detail at the line of scrimmage is exceptional.
Watson on the handoff for Marshall, and Neville Gallimore is there. This is a big veteran body up front, had a career year.
I think Eric Studesville is going to add a lot here. I was on that Bears team when we drafted Anthony Thomas, and Eric Studesville was key for Anthony Thomas to get Rookie of the Year.
Boy, that was tough on Bagent as
Had to
Julian
get sacked like
Okwara
that.
reached out and grabbed him. It looked more violent with the helmet than it was, but you could tell Bagent was frustrated that he got caught up by Okwara. So his hard count saw some flinching.
Yes, they did. They not call that.
Okwara reached out and grabbed him. It looked more violent with the helmet than it was, but you could tell Bagent was frustrated that he got caught up by Okwara. So his hard
I'm surprised he didn't get a whistle for that or anything. Because that looked kind of brutal right there.
count saw some flinching on the right side. He kills to the second play, which is a pass play. Bagent over the middle. Late throw, he telegraphed it, and it's picked off. Intercepted. Excellent read by Michael Coates, another rookie for this back end.
Yeah, like
He
a
read
bull
it
pass
well.
right
The
there.
undrafted free agent steps in front for the pick.
Well, their new defensive coordinator, Mike Rutenberg, will be
He was covered right
Bears
there,
have
so
two
I
timeouts
don't know
for
why
which
he
to work
put
now.
it right there.
Bagent floater got Caden Davis in midfield. Out of bounds,
Nice.
clock stops.
Great read.
Passes to Davis.
Cover two, hole shot, got the corner out to Davis, and it's just a high-low on the corner. It's a cover two, patient. He reads the corner, boom, drills the corner out. He should feel confident. They've got great skill position players where they should feel they should be able to score at will.
Bagent's
There you
got
go.
one-on-one. Back
There you go.
Oh, what a play
Okay.
by Davis. He makes the catch.
Push him down. Come
with
on.
28 seconds
He got the
left.
ball.
Good touch throw.
Beautiful.
Talk offensive football. Bagent. Got time. Throws into
Careful. Ooh.
traffic. Boy, that would have been a fabulous.
That would have been a beautiful catch, but he also almost got sacked on that play right there.
Offensive football. Bagent.
Like, just a second off, and he would have been sacked for that play.
Got time, throws into traffic. Boy,
And then the pass
that
was
would have
in
been a fabulous catch with one hand by Scotty Miller had he made it. 20 seconds left. Bajan under pressure, can't
See,
take a
that's what I'm
sack.
talking about right
The
there.
clock is going to continue to move, and now the Bears have to hurry.
You don't want to do it and make it tougher on your
Oh, they can make that field goal.
Missed
They
a
can make it.
50-yarder earlier. He'll try this one from 51, and he'll sneak this one good. The clock expires, and the game is tied at 10 as we hit the halftime break in Chicago.
The Chicago skyline, there's
Go on,
a
Chicago.
Wolf Lake terminal site. So we're going through our due diligence on that second site.
Excellent run for Savant.
A little too soon. Miraculous, unbelievable, stupendous. But ultimately, we fell short.
Oh, that's good communication right there.
Savant Ahmed taking in.
Beautiful.
On that check down. What a cutback.
Beautiful.
Off of a foot injury, trying to make a
Beautiful.
It's a
Oh
touchdown for
my
Savant
God.
Ahmed.
That was incredible right there.
Yeah, so we're great at the top of the roster, but we need to be strong throughout.
He just
the
slipped past all
53.
that
If
defense.
somebody gets
Look at that.
injured,
Boom, boom,
somebody's out for a
bam.
couple of weeks, we need somebody else to
He's
step
gone.
up. So
He
it's
is
great
gone.
to see these kids get an opportunity to perform.
That was exciting. I
That
think
is
the
nuts.
fact that George, your head coach, and your general manager are so locked at the hip.
That was a
Shador
locked-in play right
Sanders
there.
starting the second half for Todd Monken's offense, and he delivers on target. Excellent catch by. This is a really good return guy in.
Defense slipped up a little bit. Can't lie.
To me, it's already too late. They should have made this
Yeah.
decision. You look at Minnesota, they've already decided Kyler Murray's their guy. To me, this is too long.
Big hits on Sanders as he gets rid of it and connects downfield.
Dang.
Luke Floria able to make the grab, and Shador Sanders stood in there with probably the heaviest Bears blitz we've seen all day today.
This preseason is starting up really hyped at the moment. It turned up really quick.
Hey, coming down
Yeah,
on
they
him.
bring the heat here, the Chicago Bears. Defensively, why not? New quarterback in, second half.
They run that fourth and short play. It'll be a run play. It'll be a stop for the Chicago defense yet again.
Stop him.
And give the ball to the veteran Case Keenum, who re-signed with the Bears for a 2-year deal. And he's got a one-on-one matchup on the outside and a...
Who's re-signing with the Bears for a 2-year deal? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
And give the ball to the veteran Case Keenum, who re-signed with the Bears for a 2-year deal.
Case Keenum.
And he's got a one-on-one matchup on the outside, and a rolling Scotty Miller is there with the catch.
It's good for Caleb Williams to
Coach
talk
got a little
through
bit snappy.
situations and what the ups and downs are going through.
Oh yeah, good play.
J.P.
Good
Richardson
play.
makes the catch, part of the Chicago practice squad.
Just a short
Last
pass.
year, he picks up a first down, so back-to-back nice
Slipped through the
plays.
first.
Good quick release, just an out play, getting to his receiver quick. Just becomes an outside run play and just uncovered. Nice positive play. And
A bunch of guys on the White Sox are making some noise right now. It's been a fun time in this city as all the professional groups in this. Aaron Rodgers was throwing passes for the New York Jets that year. He was on the practice squad before signing with the Saints last November. And right on cue, Beanie Bishop breaks on the ball. The former college All-American makes a nice play there.
the games are easy to play.
That's a good defense.
3rd and 2, trying to move the chains, and a stop for Cleveland on Britton Brown. It'll be 4th down and short.
Right Z half fly, 772 Z drive, X post on 1. It tells everybody what to do. And
Nice.
Connection to McLeod from Keenum on 4th down and short. They get a big gainer into the red zone of Cleveland.
there's a case in point right there.
It's a big
Case has
gain
done
for a
it for
point
so
right
long.
there.
It looks easy for him. Right?
Looking left, throwing left,
Boom.
wide open.
Get in
Touchdown,
there.
Britton Brown.
Get in there.
It's just easy. He crosses it. He knows what he's seeing. It's an easy pitch and catch. He sees
like
the
that.
defense is out leveraged due to the coverage. Fast at my process. This guy, Case Keenum, right here, is so fast at his process. He knows.
Thinking about now, I wonder how much preseason tickets were for the very first game. Yeah, just thinking about it right now makes me really curious. Oh. Wow, honestly, pretty cheap tickets. Thought they were gonna be like wicked expensive for mid. But then when you like get to the regular season, that's when you guys spend like hundreds of dollars worth for like just one ticket for just one individual person.
He knows what the defense is already in. He knows what the coverage is. I know I'm going to the flat right now. Step, easy throw, touchdown.
Step, easy throw,
get a little
touchdown.
celebration back there, trying to support them. So it's been really fun. It's been really encouraging. And you know, my goal.
Ooh,
My goal for us.
that was a nice interception right
My
there.
goal for us as a team to be as close knit
Can
as
you
we
replay
can.
on
Out
that,
of
please?
Wake Forest, a floater from Sanders, and that's about as easy of a pick as Beanie Bishop's going to have.
Yeah, and Loving, he had to bat down the play
That was
before,
insane
so
right there.
now showing another defensive lineman who's an undrafted
The offense
free
was
agent
just
by the
out of
Bears,
communication
and
right
for
there.
Beanie, kind of an overthrow, as you mentioned, by Sanders, and Bears take advantage. Second turnover of the
Miller
We like
Moss,
that.
Caleb Williams, former backup
We like
quarterback
that.
at USC, is in the game. Britton Brown got clotheslined on his way.
these plays are going to become rote memory. He's in charge of it all. He's in command, and he will be
Come on,
a
you're
more
in command.
consistent quarterback in the first and third quarters going into 2026 than he was a year ago, first year in this offense. You looked at the Bears earlier, even in my time, from drafting Cade McNown to Rex Grossman to other players. You've got to support the young quarterback. You've got to get players around him for them to grow.
Oh,
and
you got to support the
succeed.
young quarterback.
Third down and long for Dylan Gabriel, the left-hander. He's got time, and he overthrows his man. That's two for
Dang! Another one?
Beanie Bishop Jr. looking for another opportunity.
Bishop
And a
Jr.
couple
Oh
of
my God!
floating passes just find themselves in his
Two of them.
hands.
He could have had a completion, but Beanie has eyes for the football 2 times in a row. There's blue jerseys all
The fact that he just threw it right over his player.
completion, but Beanie has eyes for the football 2
And then
times
Beanie
in a row.
just went for the
There's
catch
blue
right there.
jerseys all around there. Even if it was
Interception.
completed, it would have made the tackle, but heads-up play by Beanie, back-to-back INTs.
Had a few stops
That
in
was nice.
college, 4 years at Western
was
Kentucky,
real
spent
nice.
a year with the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And then he was an All-American a few years ago at West Virginia. The touchbacks go to the 20 if the kickoff goes from the 50-yard line due to penalty or otherwise. Moss has that batted, and it's incomplete, 4th down.
Look, there's 10 head
Alright,
coaching
you can make
changes
that.
this year. I'd want to be in control of it.
I'm with you, buddy. 49-yarder
There
from
you go.
Santos
There you
extends the
go.
lead to 3 scores.
I asked Bill Belichick once. Oh, well, we got to go to break, but I'll tell you about Bill Belichick.
Well, as soon as you
in a
said
second.
Belichick, now we got to hear the story.
I know everybody's talking about what the Rams did trading for Myles Garrett, but don't
It's
sleep
literally
on
an
that Houston
obliteration
Texans
right here.
defense. It's been championship caliber for the last 3 years.
Nowhere to
Good
go
sack.
for Gabriel, and Jamry Krova is having a fabulous afternoon in Chicago. He is right there to put him down on the deck for another sack.
Put him
and
down.
it's 4th
Put him down right there.
We looked up his measurables. Apparently the guy benches 450 and back squats almost 700 pounds. That's
Jesus.
That'll do it. What a punt by Bojorquez, sending Caden
That was a
Davis
punt
all the way
right there.
back near the 10. And a good return by Davis to get back to the 30-yard line. Well done.
You, just you,
Me.
building your app
What I mean?
on Base 44.
He wants the position run the way he wants, and it's nothing personal. He just wants you to operate this offense the best that it can.
By the way, I'm not sponsoring
Offense,
any of
but
these ads.
he
By the
didn't
way,
want to
they're just popping
overstep
up. Hello.
what Dan Campbell was doing.
Love
He
it.
didn't want to overstep his bounds. Here is a nice delivery
Ooh,
for the
nice
tight
run.
end, J.P. Richardson. And
Good delivery.
off that screen, he's able to take it into Cleveland territory. But Ben was so mild-mannered in our conversations when he was with Detroit, and when
Ben first started, and then, of course, went down to Miami. So he's been around it. Obviously, Dan Campbell's a very intense guy, and I think that's what people worried about. Can he command
Nice
a room?
catch.
Clearly he can. He can get the player's ear, and they're listening in the
Beautiful
locker room.
catch right there.
Moss to McLeod for a big gain. 4 minutes to go and a first down inside the 30 of Cleveland.
This run game, imagine starting your week every week as you game plan in the NFL.
As Coleman Bennett breaks a tackle. Run game,
You got
touchdown.
that. You got that.
That was all him. That was all him on that play. Good effort by Bennett.
And there's a collection of pieces of a puzzle on a board of what the opposing defense does. Ben Johnson takes those pieces and he pins them all together along with his...
He's from Cleveland, from Shaker Heights. So familiar to folks in Ohio that saw John A. Walker make the trip down to Texas. Nice run here for Devon Booth, a rookie out of Mississippi State with a good gain all the way down inside the 40 of Chicago. Dylan Gabriel, little draw play for Booth. A little cut back for Devon Booth. Nice run here.
Wow.
He takes it down inside the 10.
Oh, decent run.
Bad angle on that one.
Do wins and losses matter in the preseason? No. Does effort and intentionality, making plays when the ball...
Yeah, them boys turned up for this first game. Like, golly. Was it the first game? Yeah. Browns against Bears. I think that was the first game of the preseason. I know I'm right. Don't judge. Dang it, no. Phone's acting dumb today. Yep, that was the first game. First game of the season. Well, preseason game of the season, but that was incredible though. Our Bears really just turned up for the fans. Okay. What game should we look at now? Let's do the Rams against the Chiefs. Curious to see how that game went.
If match, strikeout. Change the equation. Essential.
And get off. Thank you.
And he's got his hands up in the air coming up the field like, wait, what is going on? But Peter Woods went in to replace him in the middle.
Again, it's Hunter, the ball carrier, and he gets it to the 33-yard line. Kenneth Walker is the...
And by the way, I'm not rooting for anybody. Well, I was really about to say, I'm not going to be rooting for anything, but I'm like, Chiefs are good. I'll
running
for
back,
the Chiefs.
And they're going to move Fields to his left, and he completes the pass. Jalen Royals makes the catch.
He's had a really good training camp up to this point. He's going to have a lot of opportunity here in the preseason because of the way they're holding back Patrick Mahomes coming off of that injury.
Fields sets up the screen. Rashard Smith making...
Yeah, how long is Patrick Mahomes still on the injury for? I'm not sure. I do not know. So he's not in this game right now. Oh my god, stupid connection. Alright, whatever. Okay. Mahomes is not playing. We know that for sure.
Guys miss. First down and more for Smith. And he's dragged down at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 17. On the delay, it's Rashard Smith, and he cannot break the tackle. 3rd and 18. Justin Fields, good protection, and he completes it. It's not going to be nearly enough for the first down.
Nice completed pass.
Incredible to me the way people respond to him. The Rams with it, 1st and 10. Xavier Smith makes the catch, Rams first down, but Andy's a lot more than just a head coach.
Just the way he coaches them up, it's pretty special, the bond that they all have.
Rams keep it on the ground. It's Hunter, and he gets
Andy
to the
is
edge. And Hunter will pick up another Rams first down. Finally forced out of bounds by Melvin Smith. Gain of 13 yards on the play for the Rams.
Good bounce. So far, he's doing well.
They love his mentality. They refer to him. He's like a bulldog out there. They hand it off to Waters, and Waters fighting hard for extra yards, and he's close to another first down.
Close to the first, but just short.
They keep it on the ground with Hunter, and that's a really good tackle.
Behind
Nice
Tranquil
tackle.
and Bolton, but Bassett coming up with a nice tackle there.
Play action for Bennett. On the move, gets it to Brennan Presley, and Presley first down and more
nice
for
run.
the Rams. This is a good-looking drive here for the Los Angeles Rams. Alohi Gilman forces him out of bounds. He's going to be a key contributor in the secondary. 21 yards on the play.
Well, that's what you're going to see a lot of in the preseason. We've
pretty
seen
hard
both
to hit.
sides running this early
Boink.
in the game, and that's just the bootleg.
Bennett hands
Oh,
it
got
off.
it,
It's
put on
Hunter,
helmet.
and big hole there. And Hunter gets it to the 12-yard line. And they throw for the first down. They complete it. They get it to Mark Redmond, the tight end. Bennett with time to the end zone. Fight for it. Incomplete. Great defense. Jaden Hicks makes the play for the
Thought Hicks
Chiefs.
was going to get
Well
that
defended,
interception
and
from
now
him.
the Rams will attempt a short field goal.
Well, Bennett gets away from it. He throws
Just
it
short.
a little bit short. Hicks undercuts it. I thought he was going to come up with the interception. Got to lay that more to the boundary. But a good break up there.
Harrison Mevis on for a 25-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good.
Easy.
So the Rams march it down the field.
25-yard
Being
field
able
goal.
to pick that up and
Should be
step in
simple.
the huddle, and that was one of the things that coach has been impressed with.
That is complete. It's Andrew Armstrong making the play, and he has definitely flashed during training camp. They love his size. The give is to Brashard Smith.
I heard Armstrong
And he
was
stopped
cooking
at the
this
line of
training
scrimmage.
camp.
That's well defended by the Rams. 3rd and 20. Fields with time. Now he'll move out to his
Oh,
right.
there you go.
And now he'll take off and run and step out of bounds near midfield.
And to focus on the things that you control, which is your practice every day, and how you're going to perform on Sunday. And that's a message that the coaches also hammered home with the team. But to have him have his.
Yeah, because you got to give a good performance when it comes to Sunday. Because when those regular seasons start, it's gonna be litty. It's gonna be lit this season. I can already tell.
First World Cup hat trick right here in Arrowhead. How special was that?
Oh, solid play there for the Chiefs. They pick up the first down.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, great to be on with both of you.
Nussmeier here. He's going to move to his left and then throw it back across. And it's Remigio with the catch.
That's
and he
nice.
is enough for a Chiefs first down at the Rams 33-yard line.
Rams 33.
Being able to spend 20 minutes with him and yeah, you can understand why this kid's so impressive. He's was a great student while he was at Nebraska.
And there he is with the football, the stiff arm, trying to get to the
Oh, there you
outside.
go. There you go. There you go.
Inside the 10, and a late flag comes in.
By number 59.
Oh, check that. It's Daryl Peterson.
Oh, yeah. That's a flag.
Oh, yeah. Family likes it. That's awesome.
Yep.
They like that.
Kick
Easy.
is on the way, and it is good.
Going to get some opportunities, to make an impact
game's
here.
getting intense.
I think they want Stafford to play a
only
few more
second.
years, though.
For sure.
Ooh.
As long as he's willing and able, right?
Playing at that
That's
MVP
a nice
level
thing.
like he was last year.
2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground with
There
Waters,
you go.
and that's
Stop.
well
Yep, there
defended
you go.
by
There
the
you go.
Chiefs.
It's him.
Whole group of guys in red jerseys there, including Jaden Hicks. Out.
Hicks has always shown flashes, and this is the thing. He's going to get up there. He's not afraid to tackle. He's not afraid to get into the box.
He's going to get up there.
You look throughout his
boy's gonna get
career,
up there.
his run support has been outstanding. They just need to see more consistency in the pass game, and I think you look at his contract.
Kick is on its way, and it's right down the middle. The Los Angeles Rams retake the lead. It's actually Johnson and E.J.
Those Rams
Smith
are not getting up that lead.
time. A short kick. It'll be E.J. Smith from the 11. Across the 30, across the 35, and brought down at the 40.
That was a good return.
E.J. Smith. Nussmeier, nice pocket, plenty of time, delivers.
You got time.
Caught, and guess
You
who?
got time. There you go.
Cyrus Allen goes up and makes a spectacular catch.
You got time.
Well, first off, good protection there with the stunt up
Dang,
front.
just rode up that guy.
Well, first off, good protection there with the stunt up
'Cause
front.
he grabbed him
Offensive
on
line
the
staying in
legs,
their
that's why.
lanes, and then Allen just climbing the ladder and able to get that ball. Goes a little high for Nussmeier. But
They just got a booty in his face. Pause.
James Winchester, the longtime
Easy.
long snapper, does
There
his
you go.
job, and Butker right down the middle. Game tied at 6:34
Easy three.
seconds to go till halftime. And then we're back here for the final preseason game when they take on the defending Super Bowl champions in the Seattle Seahawks. Presley and Scott are deep. It'll be Brennan Presley on the return across the 20, 25. Makes a guy miss. And he bounces off a couple guys.
Wow.
And Presley out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Good return there.
even go back to the Giants. I mean, it's the 3 Super Bowls here in Kansas City. Done differently in terms of how he called based on the personnel that he had and the way that he wanted to pressure quarterbacks.
And they will keep it on the ground. Dean Connors with it, first down and more for the Rams.
I'm going to play why travel him. So, we had anticipated talking about Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson just because they had been here.
And I would think those guys would be like, come on. And Johnson has it. And Johnson getting some help. Offensive line keeps on pushing. And something it could have been no gain.
I just see that as more of a trend this season as well.
Emmett Johnson, good blocking, and Johnson keeps on going and picks up a Chiefs first down. Nick Anderson finally made the tackle for the Rams. 12 yards on the play for Emmett Johnson.
Watch the left side here, getting up on attack, getting locked on, and Johnson running through some arm tackles and using his legs.
Sorry about that, girlfriend and her little niece. Of course, I had to call him because I love both of them with all my heart. And you always need time for the ones you love.
To pick up that first down.
Today, Trent, they've run it 16 times and thrown it 19 times. Johnson, 28 rush yards on this drive.
Not really much.
And this is Brashard Smith. He has the third most points in franchise history. The boot is on the way, has the distance.
59
yards.
yards.
It is good. Harrison Butker. Boot is on. He has the third most points in franchise history. The boot is on the way, has the distance, and it is good. Harrison Butker from 59 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead 9-6.
He had a good 5 to 10 yards left on that kick.
Still got some power. That's a good swing of the right leg. Butker the kick. Presley and Scott are deep.
You guys can really be soccer
Presley had a big return earlier. He's across the 20, 25, and brought down about the 32-yard line.
I built this website in 5 minutes with Wix.
I don't want your website.
I came across this image recently and thought to myself, what if I built an entire...
What if you get off my screen? Thank you so much. I pay for YouTube Premium at this point.
Play action. Nussmeier in some trouble, and he'll go down.
Hey.
Sack, big loss
He already
on
knew
the
he
play.
was screwed.
Desjuan Johnson with the sack.
He was like, yep, I messed up.
Loss of 8 on the play, and this is certainly, that's one of my big takeaways today. Throwing from his own end zone. Nussmeier's going to take a shot.
No
and
way.
Brownlee, I thought he had it.
I thought he did too.
Jason Brownlee, the
That would've
third-year
been a
man
nice
out of
throw right
Southern Mississippi. Almost had a chance for a huge play there.
He could have went all the way
Anderson
home.
gets an arm in here, or
Ariza. Xavier Smith backs up to his own 37, makes the guy miss into Chiefs territory, gets to the outside. Xavier Smith Gets it to the Chiefs' 27-yard line. What a game it's been for him.
What's his name?
Gets it to guy miss into Chiefs territory. Gets to the outside. Xavier Smith. Gets it to the Chiefs' 27-yard line. What a game it's been for him.
That boy's been getting some distance.
7-on-7, but they're hoping to get him in some
good
team
yardage.
action and even into the game next week.
Connors, and he's in. Touchdown Rams.
Wow.
Dean Connors gets the score. And the Rams retake the lead 12-9.
The Chiefs better come back
We
quickly.
have more in the afternoon, and having that connection, with your trainer, and there's going to be good days and bad days.
Rams think they have an interception waiting for an official signal, and yes, the Rams have it. Let's see what happens here. It was behind the receiver, and that is a nifty play by McPherson. He was looking for Omari Evans.
Yeah, Evans was losing his feet. It looks like he was stumbling coming out of the break, but the ball was on the inside, so not ideal. Let's see here. We'll get a better look at it. Watch as he comes out of the route. He slips right there, so he's not able to come back, but really a pretty incredible interception. I don't know if it'll stand, though, because all turnovers get reviewed. It looks like that as the ball.
Younger guys in. I'm getting younger, and we're excited. We're excited about it.
All right,
You agree? Is he getting younger, George?
Feels like it. It's the strongest and the fastest he's ever been. So
Yeah,
breaking news here from Trent Green.
Exactly. In case nobody heard.
Oladokin with plenty of time surveys the field. Does he hold on? No. Omari Evans the target. Does he hold on? Oladokin with plenty of time surveys the field. Does he hold on? No. Omari Evans the target. It was a good-looking throw. Nick Anderson in coverage for the Rams.
And slipped out of his hands.
A lot of weddings, a lot of engagements.
Dang it.
But Evans not able to come up. Let's see if the ball gets punched out as it's bringing it down. Some of it was necessity. Some of it is just he was good enough to do all three. But you would like to limit it to just one spot so you can focus in and specialize in that one spot.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Play action. Simpson down the middle of the field, and that is caught. And jumping up off the ground is Brendan Presley to get more yards for the Rams. He gets it down to the 24-yard line.
Oh boy.
23 yards on the play.
I know in preseason you normally keep it pretty vanilla, and that's why we've seen a lot of.
Simpson from the shotgun. All day to throw down the middle of the field. That is caught. C.J. Daniels sets up the Rams with
C.J. Daniels.
16 yards for C.J. Daniels, and Cam Arnold made the tackle for the Chiefs.
Well, coverage and rush work hand in hand, and if you can get good pass rush, it makes your secondary look better. If you can get good coverage, it makes your pass rush better.
Yeah, with a different cast of characters.
Yes, sir.
Simpson to the end zone, caught. Touchdown Rams. Dean Connors with his second touchdown of the game.
Rams have been cooking this game.
Now Ty Simpson
I'm
has
quite
been
impressed.
razor sharp here for the Rams in
I'm
his
really
NFL
impressed.
debut.
With the Titans, but
I
it was
can't be
two of
mad.
the, you would have thought we completed and it was like a Super Bowl just because it was see a nice dump off there working through his progression.
It's Jaden Ott, rookie running back out of Oklahoma. Big play there.
But it's just things like this, right?
Yeah,
It's late in the preseason game. You put in all the work of
Come
training
back on
camp, the
this.
offseason. You know, here you go. You get a catch on a little check down. You're able to pick up a first down. I'm sure they'll try an onside kick.
They're going to attempt the onside
26-yard
kick.
attempt is on the way.
So touchdown and a
They get
2-point
that field goal.
conversion.
They're going to try that.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Simpson
They should
still
not
in
do an
there
onside
at
kick.
quarterback, and the running back's off
Are
to the
you
races
kidding
here.
me? Wow.
Jordan Waters.
Jordan Waters is a nice running
Water
back.
sports involved. He wants to
Yep,
get
this
in
game.
there.
feels more PG than
That's
PG-13
game.
like the pool was in Jacksonville.
That's a good point, Matt McMullen. So the final seconds will tick off the clock. The Los Angeles Rams defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 20-12.
The Rams really surprised me. All right, so that was the Los Angeles Rams versus the City Chiefs game. Wow, that was a really good game. Let's see. I think we got time for like one more at least. Let's do Cowboys against Seahawks. Oh, I don't know why this video already started. Come on.
Up and try to run for this one, and he's got to be close to it.
Nope, he didn't see anything. There we go.
That's Jake Bobo going in motion, Locke looking his direction, and Bobo able to sneak in there and get what looked like it almost could have been a pick six. The H-back expected to see more of Russell this season on the...
What camera are they using for the game? Because I promise you, what you see right now, that's not for me. It's not for me.
Offense. There's Jones, bounces off a couple of tackles and takes it close to midfield. Pitch it this time to Jones, trying to get that edge. And he's going to be taken down just before the six. Nice tackle by Helani back in. Saw Jones trot off. And the handoff will go to Helani. He powers his way to the first down into Cowboys territory.
For this offense.
In the Cowboys territory.
That Super Bowl title. 2nd and 10. Locke will hand off to Helani. Working his way in between the hash and the numbers. Gets it inside the 40-yard line before.
Work your way.
Locke look in their direction. Gonna send
Might as well run that.
Run for this one, and he's got to be close to it. Hey, Drew! Got to be close to it. The flag out of the screen. Makes the handoff to Helani. Got his guy on the cross. That's the tight end out of Miami, Elijah Arroyo. Didn't have to go in our first quarter. This preseason opener between the Cowboys and Hawks here in Seattle. And Helani met in the backfield. Great tackle by Maris Leofa. The defense to step up.
You're being kind.
Am I being kind?
Yeah, you're being kind.
You know, we're not just on TV in Seattle tonight. Locke into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks! Montori
Nice job.
Foster Jr.
What a throw by Drew Lock. Look at the...
It's a preseason game.
Nice throw right there.
Howell will hand off once again. Running between the hashes. Out past the 30 is Blue once again, so... Fires towards that 30. And it's broken up. Tyrese Knight. Right up at the linebacker spot with a
Really good play by Tyrese Knight right here. He was on the line of scrimmage, giving it look like he was going to blitz, backs out of it. That's one of those Mike McDonald keys to a defense. It makes the breakup on the play. This kid.
So drive number 2 for Drew Lock in this new led Brian Fleury offense. Swinging it out to Velus Jones, who you mentioned Mike Robb. If he can get that edge, you better look out. We'll get back to him. Sam Hill from the gun. Over to Jaden Blue, who's got a first down and a little bit more out across the 30-yard line. Howell underneath, a great catch by Jonathan Mingo. Under pressure, guy on his back. Kins got C.D. Lamb, right? Not Ryan Flanor, but looking for a few more options in that wide receiver room. Howell cutting back to his left. We know he can run. Always been good at that.
We know you can win. I'm not even really for anybody on our teams.
To the right side, Cox, and that's good for another first down. And again, pass to Jonathan Mingo, who had that first down.
I like both the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks, but I'm not like deep into the team. I just like watching them for fun, or just like seeing short highlights of them.
Reception a couple of minutes ago. Mike McDonald talked about with us yesterday, wanted the wins to be even quicker this season on defense. Quick wins. Howell to the outside. That's Moffat again.
Trying to keep the Seahawks defense in their defensive call.
And fun. Takes the handoff up the middle and moves the sticks once again. Just a good-looking drive for the Cowboys.
Easy field goal.
That is light work for Aubrey.
And you look like a real NFL operation.
Elijah Arroyo, the motion man. Milroe will turn to his left. Handoff to George Helani. He gets 3 or 4. Very little action in his rookie campaign. Firing over the middle. Beautiful pass to Jake Bobo, and that is good for a Seahawks first down. Milroe going play action. Rookie. Keeping himself, and we've got a flag down in Cowboys territory. All of you tuning in, however, and wherever you are, football is back. And we are so happy for it. 3rd long here for Jalen Milroe and the Hawks.
Just run it. Run it.
And shows him off a little bit, tiptoeing close to the first down, and he got it.
By Jalen Milroe, you can see the smile on his face right there, guys. As you can see,
the smile on his face through his helmet.
Got that much space. You have to threaten the defense. His speed, his legs threaten the defense, and it forces those safeties to come out of the middle of the field and come down.
Nice speed and agility.
And that's when the explosive pass plays start to come up.
Yeah, he was my player to pick for the...
Well, in the back of his mind, he's still trying to prove that he's a quarterback. Young man, you're a quarterback.
This is Velus Jones Jr. trying to prove that he's a running back. He was a wide receiver.
Guys with wheels like Jalen, you feel like you're always trying to prove a point that, yeah, I'm a quarterback, I can throw. And I think that's, from a mental standpoint, that's what you're seeing from Jalen Milroe.
Drop back, pocket quarterback. Now you have a dynamic one, so you got to find ways to make sure that that's shown.
Speaking of dynamic, George Helani. Big first down carry.
George Helani.
This time he'll head the other way and put his foot in the ground, cut up fields, and get the Seahawks a first down. Rookie Langston Patterson. 11th play of the drive coming here. Milroe under center. And a handoff again. Helani trying to cut back. Runs into one of his offensive linemen. Gets it. Looks like inside the 20-yard line. 3rd and 2. Milroe looking left, throwing left. Caught. No, they're going to say incomplete. Thought that Cody White got his hands under it.
Oh, I thought he snagged that. I thought he might have snagged that out of the air.
I would probably call that incomplete.
Triquez Bridges.
I thought he might have snagged that out of the air, Kate.
I did too. Triquez Bridges. As our first half winds to a close. Sam Howell has been the quarterback for the entirety of this first half. Hooking up with his rookie tight end out of Baylor, Michael Trigg. 2nd and 11. Oh, look in his direction. Looking. And that's caught again by the rookie tight end. Let's see. Let's keep an eye on 98. And it's time for Howell again. Puts his foot in the ground. Fires towards the end zone.
He caught that.
It is caught. And that is the rookie that they have been talking about in camp for Dallas. Camden Brown.
Dang.
Wrestling with Shamar Jean-Charles.
They were wrestling.
What a reception by Camden Brown.
That was a beautiful throw right there. Check out that.
And it's time for Howell again. Puts his foot in the ground. Fires towards the end zone.
And they were just wrestling for the ball.
And that is the rookie that...
Golly, them boys are not letting go of that ball.
They have been talking about in camp for Dallas. Camden Brown wrestling with Shamar Jean-Charles. But the tie's going to go to the offense. What a reception by Camden Brown.
Just went up and made the combat catch. Look at him fighting for position right there with the corner. Makes the adjustment on the football and goes up and grabs it. And again, we know if both the defender and the receiver have their hands on the football, it goes to the offense.
But this is what I'm saying. Sam Howell stepped up in the pocket and was able to throw the ball so comfortably. It doesn't matter what DB you are. If you have to cover for this long, it's going to be tough for you.
Beg your pardon, that was Rashad Rochelle on the return. The double numbers got me. We don't usually have those in the NFL. Usually in college.
You got space.
Milroe gets away from one would-be tackler. And Milroe takes it out close to midfield using those legs.
He has the opportunity right here. They're off the edge. This blocker pretty much beat the offensive tackle at this moment. This is supposed to be a sack. But by his ability to get outside of the pocket and make this play, it allows the Seahawks to be more explosive and unpredictable in the pass game.
I mean, you're absolutely right, Mike B. And again, this isn't a designed quarterback run. This is just a pass where he scrambled. And to me, movement.
I'm sorry, but Stevens went to touch me.
So moving the wrong way again. 1st and 25 now. And Milroe is going to get tapped.
Once you get into the long yardage and you get behind the sticks like that, I mean, what's this, 2nd down and a mile? I mean, the defense just can drop. They can clog up some of the rush lanes and make the play.
You know, I think for me, I mean, getting married was incredible. Obviously, the Super Bowl was incredible as well. So just a lot of...
How many marriages happen during the NFL? Or during the off season? Do you guys know? I don't know. I heard there was a lot. Or too many to be exact.
Great life things happening, you know, but you can't speak enough about what Coop means to that receiver room and what he means to our team.
Most definitely. Last one for you. All right. Bunch of young players out here. Obviously, some guys, you know, they're fighting for their livelihood.
Right. But like I talked about in the pregame, I spent a lot of time watching Riley Mills work silently and alone to prepare for this season.
And the hookup made this time between Milton and Brown. You see why Dallas is excited about this young man.
But on this front, the defensive line got pushed so far to the right, it just made it a lot easier pocket. He had every chance to throw this ball, and I think the Seahawks have to just get more pressure on the quarterback. And I think without having pass rushers winning the one-on-ones and having to have the blitz package come in and make pressure, that makes it more complicated.
You gotta put down all the pressure.
Milton firing, caught once again. Near midfield. At the 46-yard line of the Seahawks to keep this drive going.
Double A got mud.
Come on. There you go.
And another great pass from Milton to Anthony Smith. And the Cowboys are well into Seahawks territory with that one. 2 tight ends in. Milton will go fade back corner of the end zone. And Brown has another.
That was a great
He catch that one hand.
Good way. Look at this. Threatened inside and then goes behind Dansby with the one-handed catch.
Yeah, if I'm Dansby, I would not look at my Twitter. I would not look at my TikTok. I would not look at my Instagram.
That's a highlight
I would
right
let
there.
it die down for about 2 to 3 days because you're going to see that play.
This is a preseason game, and it's a packed-out stadium. And you can see the way the team is celebrating on the sideline for anyone making a play out there. Even though it's preseason, it goes to show the type of drive and hunger that everyone has for winning.
You look good going into the season.
Luke Davis, the running back. And off to him again. Man, look at the juice. Look at the juice on number 20. Gets it all the way out towards the 35-yard line before the rookie Bud Clark took him down.
Yeah, that's a good run right here by Malik Davis. Again, stretch to the left, put your foot in the ground, and get active. Good tackle by
14 yards on that 2nd down carry from Malik Davis. Giving his guys a first. Davis, no place to go that time. Good play indeed. Jalen Gaines wrapping him up.
I set edges, D tackles, as you see right here. Gaines being able to come off the ball, get his arm up the field. D tackles pushing guys back. Guys are being able to get over it. The true run defense isn't an individual. It's a collective coming together. When you have the defensive tackle pushing guards back, ends pushing guys to the back, you're going to stop a lot of runs.
Yeah, it's just no space for the back to get to.
Cowboys are straight cooking.
Rashad Rochelle back deep for the Seahawks.
Just go straight. Just go straight.
Something they're called.
There you go.
Wow.
Left side of the field, still going.
Oh, he could have made it all the way.
It might not count, but what a run by the rookie out of Indiana State.
If they didn't call the flag, that would have been a nice run.
Just look at the hesitation. Look at the strength running. And he
Did it count though? I'm not sure if it counted
in
or
a
not.
minute. And the type of guys that he brings into this team, and I'm so glad Hard Knocks is here.
I mean, it was a really good run. I can't.
Great.
I can't.
Zach Coons with the reception. That is A.J. Finley.
Wow, A.J. Finley, great job. on this play. See Joe Milton just trying to get a little bootleg. A.J. Finley right there, covering his guy, making the sure tackle. Great job, young man.
Yeah, and that's a hard play for A.J. Finley, right? You have Milton. You're thinking that that's a possibility that he...
Let's see if the Seahawks can punch back here in the fourth. Not on that play. Not on that play. Reddy Stewart coming in from the secondary.
Nice play.
And Tyra Sweet with the sack.
Yeah, just a lot of defenders getting through to hit your quarterback on this play. Just a straight drop back from Jalen. He'll start to understand when an offensive lineman is tired. Don't leave him in their stance too long. Get up to the ball, get it snapped so we can get going. And I'm not saying that that was the issue there, but he'll learn.
Another beautiful punt
and he
from
picked it up.
And the football loose. And the Seahawks.
How in the world?
Again, if you're a returner, just you can't do this. This is...
Oh, that is just so embarrassing right there.
Again,
look at that.
Just you can't do this. This is a losing play.
Man, they just lost that play.
Giving the football to the other team, you can't do this, especially being backed up inside your 5 yards.
He couldn't control his catch. Wow.
Here's the snap to him. Not running yet. Not running yet. And he's going to get taken down. So the Cowboys defense holds again. Isaiah Lance with the sack.
Get him to the outside. Maybe a quarterback sweep, some opportunity, but right here,
Okay, show
really
off.
good on the edge. From the side, there really was nowhere for him to go. The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he was lost. Then he got sacked right there.
Yeah, this was a tough play because the play design
That boy, like.
was probably designed for it to be a little bit further out from the goal line. It just wasn't enough.
So tip of the cap to each and every one of those.
That was a pretty decent, intense game. I kind of enjoyed that right there because some crazy plays just happened. Alright, y'all. Well, I think that's all our time we are going to be in with streaming for today. Jeez. Out of all the preseason games I watched, I know there's a couple more games we didn't get a chance to watch, but I thought the Bears versus Browns game was really good. Bears came out with a dominant win, and the Rams went the Rams just dominated the Chiefs, which really surprised me as well. And then the Cowboys were just on fire that game, and I ain't gonna lie, the Seahawks did pretty good. Like, they had some pretty good plays as well that I can't really be mad about, and I'm sure the other preseason games like Eagles and Ravens, I bet those games were really good too. But yeah, thank you for so much coming to the stream today, and I think I'm gonna make this a regular thing, streaming Sundays. Absolutely, because I love doing this and enjoy watching these videos and enjoying these moments. So thank you guys so much for watching.